Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be learning how to build a Roman blacksmith that I've got behind me. This one right here. So this is the one that I've actually got from my Roman series, and it's actually the one that's within the fort walls. I'm sure we're going to do some more as this expands. But if you guys do want to check out that series, feel free to do so. It's where I'm getting a lot of these builds from. Well, actually all of these builds from from my other series. So if you want to have a look at that and how it all gets put together and all that kind of stuff, then feel free to check it out. Now we will be doing this tutorial in default. I'm currently in Conquest, so we've got some extra blocks. But I will be switching over to default. We'll be switching over to a flat world as well, to actually have a look at it. But I want to just show you guys what we've actually got in store. So it's got an outside kind of furnace-y type thing. This is where we got the molten metal that go in here. They'll then cool the blade, and they can also hammer it and heat it up again. Once you put it in the flames and all that kind of stuff. Or in this case, it's in the really, really hot coals. Heat it up and shape it. But there we go, we've also got stuff. Actually, no, they wouldn't do that. They'd pull it out, whack it, then cool it. Sorry, I'm going nuts. Weapons racks and stuff like that is all around here. We've also got this. This is kind of set up as a store, but it isn't a store. I mean, in this case, it's just to have them around to show the weapons. But you could actually use this as a store front, and this could actually be the shop part of it. Well, they're making their weapons here, then they can actually sell, a blade or a bow or whatever they've made, a knife, that kind of stuff. It's also got a little house on the side of it. So this is where the actual blacksmith would live. Right in here, he'd also be able to store all of his goods, grab them all up, and just shove them in at the end of the day. Pretty much barricade his own door with weapons, which would be pretty good. A little kitchen, a little sitting area. Upstairs, he has a bunk bed. There you go, like that. And he's also got a little balcony that I've just attached onto the wall here, but I'll be showing you how to do that as a separate kind of little thing. So what we'll do, guys, is we'll jump onto my tutorial world and into default, and we'll get started on this one. Okay, so here we are on my tutorial world, and here we are in the default texture pack. I'm just getting rid of a couple extra bits that I've missed. It's pretty much the same, it really is. I've just done like little bits of edits and stuff like that, which we're going to go over, but really nice and simple. It all kind of works, so we don't really need to worry about it too much. We're going to build the main structure first, because that's kind of easy. And I'm just going to grab all the materials for it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's interesting. So we've got dark oak wood planks. We're actually going to use these as the pillars. We're going to do a little bit different. We're also going to use red stained clay, because I really like this in default. Really, really like the colour of it, rather than, for example, the red wall. This seems to work with Roman a lot better. But you could vary it between the two. You could have like a little bits of this and that if you wanted to. It's really up to you, but I'd actually really like this one. You're also going to need sand, and you're also going to need sandstone. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do this one. We'll do it over here, I think. Leave it over a gap. Just going to build the building. So you go 1, 2, 3 at least. I think. I know it's probably. Just find out how long it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's about 5 in total going up. So going up like that. Then I'm going to have a 3 block gap. We can just do this with the red stained clay. So you go 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we do is we have, I think it's a 7 block gap. Yeah, it looks like a 7 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get 3. And then you've got this bit going across to here. We're now going to fill this up. We can actually put in, from what I remember, we have this little bit across here. Also put on some sort of gates or doors. So right here, cut out 2 of them. And we're just going to have a stair that way. And a stair that way. And we're also going to switch this one out for a pillar. Like that. And we're going to have upside down. So yeah, upside down stairs here. Come across. These are your spruce wood. So it's just on that level. But let's see, go 1, 2, 3. So we would have like 3 blocks here. Like that, and then it goes onto that. So that's what we'll do there. We're just going to go across that. And it goes pretty much all the way around it as well. Just like a nice little groove, inwards groove. So the actual build. There we go. Like that. Now what we are going to do is just fill in these walls. So we'll start with sandstone. We'll just put in all this as sandstone. Like that. And right here as well. That, and is there anything else we need to do? Yeah, we need to just variate these walls. We just put in a little bit of sand as well, just to mix up those walls and all materials. this. And you could vary this, as I was saying. So if you want to do that, you know, feel free to do so. Just every so often, you know, switch out some red wool for those bits. It's up to you. I'm not really too bothered about it, to be honest. I think the red stained clay looks good on its own, but completely up to you guys. Right. So next, what we're going to do? I think we need to grab whatever floor material we've used. So that is spruce wood slabs. Okay, use spruce wood slabs for that. And that's going to be down here. So that's going to be the slabs down on this level here. Like that. So fill that all up. Have the slabs in there. So that gives you a floor here. Right on this point, we're going to go with your sandstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where we get another pillar here. Like that. Then knock these ones off. We'll do the same there as well. And keep this one here. From what I remember. Let's have a look. No, we don't even do that. We just have it blank on that wall. That's interesting. Blank on that wall, but a pillar on that side. That's fine. We'll do that. So what we'll do is we'll do a stair going this way. Going this way like that. So it just kind of like wraps around. And then put your sandstone on top. And leave a gap for a door there. Then we can do the same kind of variation type stuff. I'm pretty sure that's right, or is it? Yeah. And then we use we still use spruce wood stairs, and that still has got a block there. I think it's just something that I've messed up on actually, guys. So I would put in a pillar here, and then this will be where you get your stair going that way. There you go. Let's do it that way instead. It's probably like a chain, something that's gone wrong when I designed it. So I might have to add changes on the real one. And just put in your bits of sand as well, just to vary that up a little bit. We can then also grab some fence, and on this top piece just go around with your fence. Add your little top bit in. Also grab a ladder and a door. So door wise, we can just shove that on there. We can also shove in a door here like that. Have that open. As far as I can remember, this is where the ladder goes. And I don't ever put them on the bottom right here. A simple reason why is that when you're walking past them, okay, that wasn't a very good example, but if you're walking at a weird angle, you'll get caught up in it, whereas if it's here, you can walk around freely. It doesn't really matter, but you can still get to the ladder because you can just jump and then you can get up the ladder. So it's quite nice that way, so that's why I do that bit. So we're going to do that anyway. So that's fine. What we're also going to do then is we might as well build this back wall. Let's go 1, 2, I'll just grab those two again, 1, 2, 3. Then we've got this big furnace, so we'll grab the stone bricks. So you've got sandstone and sand again. We've got the big furnace here, type of thing here, and then we've got 3 on the other side. Just goes 3 this way and then goes onto a cobblestone wall. That's nice and easy, isn't it? So there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go out with our cobblestone wall. Not cobblestone wall, stone brick even. Going to go up 2 in total. 2 high with the stone brick, and then we're going to have the stone brick stairs on the back. We're going to have a 3, 1, 2, 3, and then counting that 1, 2, 3. Then go 1, 2, 3 with your cobblestone wall right in here. 1 block in, we're going to go up as well. 3 of them like that. It's a bit different. Whoops. Could do it like that actually. That kind of interesting. What we're going to do instead is we're going to do the variation technique. Bits and bobs of sand, a little bit of sand, a little bit of sandstone. Like that. Now, from what I remember, we put the stone brick stairs out like this. And then we grab a block of coal. Or 2 blocks of coal even, technically. Put that in there. I mean, it can be black wool as well. We're just going to get some fire. I know the command's slightly different, but you can always use flint and steel. Let's use flint and steel actually. Since my command is different anyway, I don't want to give you guys an older way. Flint and steel it, just like the back one there. We're going to have a cobblestone wall there, block and a block, and I will have to have a look. I've completely forgotten how to build this. So I really would have done this if I was building it again. I think it's because on my one it's built into the castle wall. There we go, that's that. And then, yeah, that's nice and easy, isn't it? Especially since I hid that bit. That's interesting. Anyway, put a stone brick there, stone brick stair there. Upside down in the middle like that. We're also going to have 1 going across this way and 1 going across that way like that. Or you can actually alternatively use your just cobblestone or stone stairs it's called, but you put that in there like that to make a little groove. Unfortunately, we kind of have to use the trapdoors. If you got iron trapdoors, use iron trapdoors. They'll look a little bit better for this. The idea being this is like a thing, and it can't pry out these holes, but we're kind of a bit stuck for it. Next bit, we'll just put in a block there and there and there, also there. Then put in another stair on these bits, like that. And then on the top of that, I think we just go with a chiseled. Yeah, chiseled then normal. So there we go. Chiseled. There it is. There it is. Chiseled stone brick right in there, and then we got your normal one on top, and that'll give you the actual furnace part of it, which is kind of cool just by itself. Obviously, I haven't done any roofs yet at all. Now, floor-wise, what are we going to do? I'm going to do it with World Edit, but I recommend mixing up like stone, cobblestone, and mossy cobblestone. Don't put too much mossy around here. I know I've got some here. That's because in Conquest that's actually a dirt one, so it's like cobblestone with dirt in it. So yeah, so we'll do like a bit of stone mix. I'm going to do it in World Edit, as I said. Okay, so we're going to go like 1, 1, 4, 4, 3 as well. I'm just going to do perma-dirt, so that's 3,3, but I don't know if that still works. Obviously, if you guys have coarse dirt, totally use that. Also a tiny little bit of 38, I guess. Yeah, we could do something like that. So I might add another 1, and another 4. Okay, and that'll just give us that. So go stone, and then I'll just go around and manually change some of these ones around this area, because you don't want to have, you know, mossy growing around the literal fire. It would die. So think about it that way. Right, other stuff that we can actually do quickly. Anyway, we've got the window on the front. Put that one in there. I'm pretty sure there's a window on this side as well. Yeah, there's a window above that as well, so I'll put that one in there just so we've got it in. Little plan. There you go. So that's in there. Right, let's get on to, I guess, the roofs. I think are going to be the next thing to do. Yeah, roofs will be the next thing to do. Actually, I just realised that that was next to there. That was 4 by 1. But we'll grab basically brick stairs and also brick slabs. And we're going to bring this one forwards now. Just 1 block, whereas this one's back here. Just a little bit off angle. Now, I am going to have to take a look at this one, because I made this one not a little long ago. A little bit ago. So this part of the roof is a little bit more complicated. Just put your brick stairs going, or slabs going across. There's another layer of these. And then we go down 1. Which will just cross off that piece then. There again, just the same level. And then we go down 1, and then we go down 1 again. Like that. So that's what we'll get. You notice these little stairs here, put one on top of those ones. We'll sort that out in a bit, but for the time being, you could do, for the simple roof, is do this. And then add in like a stair there, or slab there, and then just raise this front part up just by 1. And that would at least, with 1 in the back there, look simple. And open up that fireplace where it doesn't look like it's all wrong, I guess. Right, that's the right word, maybe. So this is on the side. So it'll be across the top, that's fine. So there we go, figured it out. So with your slabs here, just go out by 1. So you're not on the side or anything like that, you're literally on top. And this will just wrap around the side. Like this. Like that there. Go up by 1, go around. I'm going to do the variation type stuff in a bit, so don't worry about that, or I'll go through all of it with you. This is just the simple roof, because some people will just do the simple roof, and they don't like the complicated roof. And we start off with the simple roof and then make the complicated roof from it, so it makes sense. And that's up to you guys, really. There we go, so we get that. That's what we get for that bit. Nice and simple, really. I mean, if you have a look at it, that's the really basic one, and then we're going to make it all messy and stuff, so let's grab that. We're going to grab jungle wood, slabs and stairs, and we're just going to completely mess this thing up, really. So start with this piece here. We're just going to make this a little bit more shapey. So we put like a stair in there. We can also put a stair in the back here, for example. or one here, but we can actually do one upside down if we can get a block in. Like that. You can do stuff like this, which makes it look really cool. So it makes it look like it's one and a bit or more or whatever. So it makes it look really interesting. And do something like that where it really looks off center now, because it looks like it's 2.5 blocks that are showing. It's really cool. I'll just vary a little bit more of this. So can we put one in there? Nope, wrong place. Yeah, wrong place. Okay, so we can put one in. Oops. Slide back in there. Put one in here though. There we go, down there or something. Can't do it on there actually. Just realised. What we can do, however, is something like this. Oops. There. Raise. Oops. God, I'm deleting everything at the minute. Really not doing well. There we go. Putting something like that. I can actually have like a little lump or something up here. Just a random lump like that. That looks alright. There we go. And I did similar things over here. I can have just a random raise. Stare on it. As if like that pole going up there is just like someone kicked it up. I don't know. Something like that. Drop this one, for example. Well, that's already been dropped. Drop even more. Actually have a stair in. There. I'll put the stair there. Have that down there. That looks good. So you can like vary it like this. Drop that one there, for example. Make it look a little bit more different, and you can do stuff like that. You can also bring out. Don't be afraid to bring out one side of it and not the other. It's really up to you. I mean, we can have it so that it's actually a little bit more over on this side. Oops. Than it is on the other side. You know, like because that pole was slightly forward, so it's kind of like wrapped around here. And no, that's fine. Now we can do the same with the roof as well. So we can just start to vary. I always drop the corners. Every single time. This is like my starting point. If you've done one of my other Roman tutorials, you'll know that. Or should be familiar with that. The next thing I always do is whenever I've got a window, raise it up. And I'll raise this one up 2, for example. But I'll raise it off 2. That isn't... What you don't want to do is do this, so that it looks like you've got an arch here, and then you've got an arch up here. To make it look a bit more random, you can put stuff in like that. And then, again, do stuff like a stair or something like that, to make it look like 2.5, or if you don't like that, you can put the stair on the other side. I'm going to do it on the other side this time. So you can do stuff like that quite easily, and even put in like an upside down here. Oops, there we go. Like that, and then keep that one down, and that will then look like 1.5, so it's not completely off center. It is off center, but it's not really big. Smaller than it is, and then same over here, we can do something here. I'm just going to do it, just a stair on that side. And that's it. That's what I'm going to do for that. We can also drop these ones in here. Drop that bit there. That's going to drop that one. And because this one's raised up, we might as well raise that in there. Just put a stair there to raise that bit up. Also do something here where we're wrapping around. No, we can't do that. Wrap around there though, can't we? Do that. Raise that one. Go to there or something. Yeah, that looks good. It's all about figuring out what you want to do. Once you start to get used to it, it's really easy. The door as well. I'll put that one up. Yeah, let's put that one just randomly. And over here it looks a little bit blank, doesn't it? So we'll put in a stair there or something. I'll raise that one up a little bit, and then we'll raise that one up a little bit. That's pretty much variated it. Then all you can do is you can just go around. You can switch in stuff like Junglewood. You don't have to do this. Some people like it, some people don't. In Conquest, these two, the brick and the Junglewood, go so well together. Like they just variate it beautifully. So that's why I kind of use it, and that's why I've got used to using it. But at the same time, people might think actually in default it doesn't look good, or in my texture pack it doesn't look good. I ain't doing it, so that's fine. That's one of the things, you've got to work with what you got, so don't even worry about it. So go there, maybe put in like a stay on this side or something like that. That's good, and then put one there. The other thing you can do, of course, is grab your trapdoors, and you can make it look like at some point it's been fixed up with a bit of wood, and that's what the trapdoors will look like. It'll look just like somewhere it's broke and they've just patched it up. They just patched up the roof. That's why I use the trapdoors for. Let's put one there and up there. Anyone here? Don't want it there. That'll do. That's good enough. Cool. Smoke-wise, okay, two ways that you can do smoke. You can either do it with the cobwebs, which is a pretty typical technique, or you can also use stuff like white stained clay, light grey stained clay. That kind of, not clay, Jesus Christ, light grey, or white stained glass. That's what I meant to say. Right, folks. I'm going to do it with glass this time, and what I usually do is I pick a direction and make sure that your direction is the same for your entire city, because it doesn't make sense that the wind is blowing in multiple directions. Not really, it just won't look quite good. So I'm going to go this direction. I always go at a diagonal rather than straight back. So if you go at a diagonal, I'll just do something like this. And you just kick out chunks of it. Like that is fine. There you go. That's all I'll do there for your actual smoke. Then next what we can do, we can also do the outside. So if you grab fence, you also grab jungle leaves and you grab acacia leaves. Also some vines, so we can actually do this. Mainly at the back walls. So here would be a good place. You just put in a couple of these just randomly and you just build around it. Put some vines in. And this wall you can do quite a lot with. So you actually build quite up. Build up a lot, even. There we go, so you do stuff like this. Also build it out as well, make sure that it does go out near the bottom. There you go, so do something like that. Also bring it around. Just a tiny little bit. Put in your vines. And out here we're going to actually have a little storage part. We're going to have some wood, so we can actually put in wood like this. Just a little tiny thing like that. Maybe we can put on a rail to hold it in place. Make it look like it's been held in place. We can go all the way out that way. We can also grab trapdoors and also grab something like iron ore will do actually. Put that in there and just put a trapdoor around it. At least it'll look like the closest we can get to a barrel. It really is. You can do the same with other stuff as well. And I wouldn't put any around here because it doesn't really make too much sense. You could probably have just a little bit. I think I did a tiny bit around here. But I wouldn't go over the top around the furnace part of it. Also, obviously, you can vary the furnace part of it, switch out a little bit for stone, or also cracked stone bricks. But I wouldn't go over the top of it, just a little bit. Just to vary that tiny bit. There we go, like that. That'll do. Right, what have we got next? Let's have a look. This is probably the most important part, so we'll get onto that. So we'll grab a cauldron, we'll grab a water bucket, we'll also grab an empty glass bottle, some iron bars. We'll grab another bit of iron ore and trapdoor, and we'll grab a block of coal. Grab a crafting table, and also grab a weighted pressure plate. So we'll do all of those bits. That's quite a lot, but we're going to do that. Let's get onto it. So first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to start on this side. We're going to put down a cauldron just by itself and put just some iron bars in it. That's supposed to be like weapons that are inside this. So you got to imagine it a little bit, but you can kind of see the spikes coming out of them. Imagine that there's weapons just coming out of that. We can put a little weapons rack up here. So that's a weapons rack itself. There we go. Well, then on top of this, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, like that. And we're going to put a couple like weighted pressure plates. These are going to be like the weapons. You can also put, just something like that. So you got a couple like weapons on top of that. That works fine. What we can also do is on the other side, right here, put in your cauldron, fill it with water, take away one with your glass bottle. Put up another weapons rack up here, so I can do that behind this bit. Yeah, I can even put that all the way up there or something. So that's weapons rack there. We could have, for example, a block of coal right in this point, and actually, or we can actually do that or something. Or go all the way. No, don't go all the way. That's how it is. And then just trapdoor it up. So that's like a coal thing, and they would actually be able to pick up the coal and put it into the fire pretty quickly. Hopefully, that's the idea. You can also use lava for that as well. People sometimes do that. Just make sure. Oh, also make sure obviously you got fire spread off just in case, because it might spread, and that wouldn't be good for obvious reasons. We also had that as well, didn't we? Yeah. Put a bit of that in there. I also grabbed the very damaged anvil. Also fence and iron bars for a little pike. Shove that up. So, where am I going? Right, anvil I put out here, right at the front. You could also put it there. That actually looks quite good. This because I had other stuff around that I changed it. We're also going to put just a block of iron ore right there. So you've got the iron ore to make that stuff, so they've got it there and stuff. And also put a pike. Just do 2 pieces of fence with with some iron bars on top of it, and that'll make you a little pike for it. Or you can put that right on the side as well. And if it's attached on the wall, it does look kind of different, but kind of good. But there you go, that's that part of it. Let's get on to the interior of the interior. You can also put around yellow carpet for hay. We'll grab this type of stuff. Can't really do too much with this, but that's fine. Grab the crafting table, redstone torch, and trapdoor. We'll also grab oak wood slab and a sign, fence, and a pressure plate, and a flower pot. We'll probably grab a furnace as well. I'll grab a lit furnace. We'll also grab cauldron. There's quite a lot actually in materials wise. It's good, but yeah. So 2 crafting tables there. Put your redstone torch on it. Open that door again because you don't want it closed. I also put a fence, a little trapdoor there. I did put one up here, but actually you could put one there. It's like no, you don't want to do that because that looks like you'll just walk right into it. That'd be horrible, wouldn't it, if you went into here, just boom, to a shelf. And that would happen. At least if it was me. Now you're going to put your oak wood slab down. Then put your fence, put your pressure plate on that fence, put an oak wood slab down right next to it, put a sign on the back of it, we'll put a cauldron in this side here, we're going to put another crafting table here, and this crafting table will have a flower pot on it, could be used for food. Flower pots, use your imagination, imagine stew, like some sort of stew. Or soup or something, like mushroom soup or something horrible. That does sound really horrible. We're then also going to get a furnace. I'm actually going to get a lit furnace. So there we go. I'll put that one in the corner there. And then we can use something like a stone slab or something similar, or sandstone slab or something like that. Right next to it like that. Cool. We're also going to use spruce wood slabs going across here. Going to have them going across here as well. Oops. Like that, and that's it. We're just going to have 2 beams in this one. And on here, of course, we can use like a iron pressure plate or something, weighted pressure plate for some sort of thing, or just an normal pressure plate. We'll put that on top. As some sort of plate, hot plate or something. They're cooking something on it. I don't know. You can also put the flower pot on there, obviously. That'll give us that. We can also put in our yellow carpet down here. Let's do it. Little bits. You don't have to do this bit. Some people like it. Some people really hate it. Some people hate it with a vengeance. They just think, oh, Jesus Christ, not yellow carpet. So that's fair enough. Again, water bucket. I'm going to take 2 of it away from it. So it's pretty empty. I need to fill it up again. And what we'll do now is we'll go upstairs and have a look at what we've done over here, because I've forgotten. That's right, crafting table, redstone torch again. We're going to need trapdoors, we're going to need a sign, some iron bars, and we're also going to need these birchwood slab. So that's a nice and easy one. We're going to shove some stuff outside as well. Okay. First thing to do is to fix this roof a little bit. So just go around and with whatever slabs you got. If you got a full block gap, and put in a full block. You probably won't on all of it, but you will have on just like certain blocks, and it'll just make it look a little bit better. It adds to its randomness, I think. But there we go, get that. We could then actually do with grabbing jungle wood. That was weird. I'm sure it's jungle wood just then. Spruce wood slab and spruce wood stair. We're going to put in a couple little roof beams, and I'm actually going to put in one there. Depends on your roof what's happened to it, because I don't want to put one in here because then I have to go down to here, and it will just cut my thing just completely in 2. So I'm going to put in a couple little beams. Actually no, with this one I think I'm going to leave it open. Yeah, I think it looks better open. Or we could do something like this. No, leave it. Put in a couple of birchwood slabs, and birchwood slabs on top of that. Then we're going to have the trapdoors at the back side here, and also put in on there. I did have ladders on mine because I can float ladders, but I don't think you guys can. So don't worry about it. I'll put iron bars across here. It's like a clothes rack or some sort of rack that we can hang stuff on. On this part, put in a crafting table and put your redstone torch in it. You'll probably have to shift click or sneak click to put that on there. But what that'll do is if for example, this is me thinking logically, if you're walking through this door, which needs a thing on top of it, you could possibly fall down that hole or something like that, which would be pretty horrible, really. So that blocks it in. And then what you can do is you can grab a carpet of some kind. We're going to go with light blue. They can actually have a colourful carpet in here. That looks way too colourful. Let's go for grey. I'm going to switch over just to grey. That looks way too colourful, I think, for a blacksmith. I think you guys will agree. That looks a bit better. So it's like a rug, like a fur pelt or something, rather than that. But that's it, guys. I mean, not too bad, I think. I think it's quite a nice design. Hopefully you guys agree as well. It does look a lot better in this one than it does in this one, obviously. I did change some stuff on the fly, which improves it. When we can float trapdoors as well, do use them for the windows. That'll look awesome. Just realised as well we can put in some buttons. Wow, I forgot buttons. Put these buttons around here. There we go. Put them down there as well, why not? Oops, not there. If you've got a line on it, don't worry about it. There you go there, and that's it. There you go, some buttons. Actually, that does make it look a little bit better. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.